Welcome back to Keep Scotland Active Live. Thank you to everybody who participated yesterday in the football buzz session with Martin McCann. Some fantastic feedback and photos and videos coming in. We truly appreciate that, and we're delighted to see that you enjoyed yourself. So a new day, a new session, and today's session is an introduction to futsal with Russell Taylor from Futsal Scotia. Before we get started, we're just going to give you a little sneak peek of Russell's organisation and the futsal training that they offer. So that was just a quick snapshot of Futsal Scotia, who provide futsal coaching services based in Fife, but working around Scotland. So please do look at their Facebook page, their website, and find out more information about how you can get more from them. They are doing stuff throughout the lockdown as well. Before we move into Russell's session, we wanted to have a quick, give you guys a quick preview into what futsal actually is. We know some of you may have not played it before or may have not even heard of it before, so we're going to give you a little snapshot of some of the best futsal goals. Some stunning goals, some stunning skill on show. As you can see, the game of futsal is really exciting, and we're delighted to be helping introduce people to it today. Without any further ado, we're going to move over to Russell for the session live from Fife.
Hi everyone, I'm Russell and I'm the head coach at Futsal Scotia. We're delighted to be involved in this project, assisting Youth Football Scotland and helping keeping young children and adults healthy and active through football or futsal during this period of isolation. Today we're going to provide you with a technical circuit which is going to improve and work on your technical ability and also challenge you in terms of anaerobic fitness. In futsal, it's a little bit different to football, whereby you're required to be up and down the court and working at a much higher level of intensity and on the court for a shorter period of time. So today's activities are going to be working really hard, full intensity for a short period of time and giving you a short recovery in between. Today the circuit is quite simple. We're going to be working on utilising the sole of the foot, which is prominent in futsal and much more prominent than it is in football. So today the 4 exercises that we have for you are rollovers, so using the sole of the foot, moving across and back using both feet. We then go into a figure of 8 exercises in a tight compact area, no more than 6 to 8 yards, using the outside of the foot, going right foot, left foot as a figure of 8. The third exercise, toe taps, not your normal toe taps where you're just tapping the ball. We want you to manipulate the ball and move it across from your right foot to your left and vice versa. Final exercise, again another figure of 8, going round the markers but just using the inside of your foot only. So again, to do this you have to utilise both feet. These exercises are not what we would normally do in our futsal sessions. Normally they are all game related. However, during this period of time, everybody only being allowed in their garden or within their household. This will keep your level of fitness up, and over the period of isolation will hopefully improve your technical ability. Good luck everyone, enjoy the video and please give us your feedback. Thanks. For the circuit, we'll be required to have a couple of markers around about 6 feet apart. If we don't have markers, just utilise anything out your cupboards. Tinny beans at each side or whatever you've got there. It doesn't really matter what it is. Okay, we'll go over the exercises that we're going to do during the circuit, and we can use this as part of our warm-up as well. So bear in mind, guys, I'm approaching 40, slightly overweight. People would argue quite a bit more overweight, and you guys should be a lot fitter than what I am. So the first one, the rollovers, what we're looking for is you having the ball on the sole of your foot and rolling the ball across to the opposite side, controlling the ball with the sole of the foot over to this side, and rolling over to the other side, sole of the foot, control, and again over to the other side. So once we get it, we've been increasing the intensity. We're moving it across, touch, moving it across, touch, cross, touch, cross, touch. For the players that are used to futsal and used to using the sole of the foot, let's really have a high level of intensity going from this marker across to the other one. Next exercise, we're going round the markers, figure of 8, using the sole of the outside of the foot only. So we're round, close control in beside it. When we get round the marker, we want to go across to this side with a bigger touch, and then move our left foot around. Around it should be closer than that. Cross, round, cross, close control, drop the shoulder, pushing out, and out to this side. Close control, pushing out, round, keeping close control. Okay? The third exercise, toe taps. Toe taps are not just this, although for younger kids, you might want to be able to do that just so that we're getting used to the touches and to be involved and participating. What we're looking for is across it, manipulating the ball, moving it from right to left, left to right, with the sole of the foot. And as quick as we can, younger ones, more technically better ones, let's do it as fast as we can. Final exercise, again figure of 8, this time using the inside of the foot. So we're round, close control inside, pushing it across, close control, pushing it across, round, close control across. Move the feet across, so we're doing it as quick as we can for the younger ones. Okay, what we're going to say to you is to try that for a couple of minutes. Use it as your warm-up. Get used to these different movements with the sole of the foot, so across, there, moving it in between, inside, okay, outside. Let's get used to all of them. Good luck. Now that you've had the opportunity to sample the exercises that we're going to do in the circuit, we'll just fully explain what's involved in the circuit. So we're going to do 4 different exercises as we've shown you already. The first set's going to be 15 seconds. So continuous 4 different exercises for 15 seconds. So in total 1 minute with a 30-second recovery in between. Then going to work our way up the pyramid, go for 20 seconds on each exercise. So that's 80 seconds with a 30-second recovery. And then build up to the top, which is 25 seconds. Which in total is 100 seconds, of course, for those that are good at the maths, and then we'll work our way down back to the 20 seconds and the 15 seconds with a 30-second recovery in between each exercise. Alright, what we're looking for is the exercises to be done at as high intensity as possible. You're going to get absolutely no benefit from this if you just turn and move slowly, going round the marker slowly. We're really wanting you to push yourself, working on your anaerobic fitness and working on that sole of the foot control. Go. Good. Figure of 8.
Thank you to Russell and all of the volunteers. That was a fantastic session, and we were delighted to be able to introduce so many people to futsal. Please do make sure you check out Russell's website, Futsal Scotia, and Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, to stay in touch with all the stuff that they have on offer. We have a challenge before we leave you, and that one is set by one of Futsal Scotia's very own academy players. It's the Put It in the Bin challenge. So we're looking for you to use a football and put a piece of rubbish in the bin. Here's an example. Fantastic, what an effort. So we'd like to see your challenges. You've got until 1 p.m. tomorrow to send yours in. Send them to YFS, send them to Futsal Scotia, and the best bits will go live tomorrow. Thank you very much for participating today. We hope you enjoyed yourself, and tomorrow we are back with Kenny Arthur's session on goalkeeping. So we hope whether you're a goalkeeper or not, you'll join us for that. Thank you.